and welcome back to another episode of Culture Pop. I'm Kelly Steer.
I'm Delaney Lawrence.
I'm Tom Vasquez.
I'm Andrea Matthew.
All right, so lots of big stuff still happening with Miley. Girl has gotten broken up with, or it says that Miley broke up with Liam because he's been linked to January Jones and some Mexican singer or something, and he was photographed kissing a Mexican singer a day after they broke off their engagement.
Female or male? Because that just sounds kind of
Female.
Oh, okay. I'm about to...
Wouldn't that be heartbreaking if Liam were gay?
That would.
It would explain Miley.
Kill my dreams.
Wouldn't do
Haircut.
much for me. But
No, I think it would do more for
I don't
you,
know.
Tom. It would do much
it
more
depends.
for you.
It depends. It all depends. I mean, let's just
Knock out
think.
the competition.
I'm not sure whether or not Liam or Miley did this because of the wrecking ball or the VMAs.
He's
I mean,
probably afraid he's going to catch a disease from that wrecking ball.
It seems like it happened so quickly
Right
after everything
after.
kind of went off. So I don't know.
Well, she unfollowed him on Twitter, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
that's
all.
the official.
That's it.
That's official.
You're done.
now.
Nowadays, that's like just completely.
And she tweeted, it was like a picture of a guy, a bomb, and then a heart. And everyone's trying to read into it.
Is Twitter
Oh
like
my
the thing now to like
goodness.
break up? I thought Facebook. You break
I
up
guess
with
it
your
was-
significant other
yeah.
on Facebook probably.
Everybody
This
sees
is our
it.
generation. Everybody sees it. You block them.
Everybody likes it.
Everybody
likes it.
All the guys who've been after you like it.
all
But
the
in,
creeps.
All the
in
creepy
Liam's
weird guys.
case,
All
it
the
would be
creeps.
every girl in the world.
I
Right.
know,
And
he
some
has
guys.
4 billion likes on his Facebook status that he's now single.
Yes. Not
And he
by me,
gets
though.
one Mexican singer. What a lucky gal.
Like, where
Kind
was...
of jealous.
It just sounds mad random. It sounds like a bad vacation. Like, they
Yeah.
went somewhere and he got drunk and was just like...
I mean, if he broke up with
I love
Miley,
you,
it can't be
Maria.
that bad of a vacation.
I agree.
I mean, that was headed down south anyways. And she's still like, and they probably did it like now that they're on top of their like publicity gain or whatever. Like, no publicity is like bad publicity. So, good for them, I guess.
I don't know. I wouldn't mind them if they went under for a little while.
Down under
Like Miley.
to Australia.
Just gone
Get
for a
it?
couple
This
hours.
is Australia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A couple years.
I'd enjoy it.
It
Pop
won't
up with
happen.
long hair. That'd be good.
She can be the next Lindsay Lohan
Please don't.
or Britney Spears. Britney
Brittany is on the right track.
Yeah,
no, I don't
now.
know. Britney defended Miley, and now
Oh,
Britney
wow.
is helping Miley with her album. And she says that everything that Miley did was completely okay, and she's just defining herself and becoming a woman.
She only says
When I-
that because she was bald and
Crazy.
attacking a car with an umbrella. That's why she says that.
Yes.
She's like, I've been there.
Been there, done that, grew my hair back out, and now I'm helping you with your record.
There you go.
That's all you have to do. You have to grow your hair out. That's
Random thing
how
about
you
Britney
get through a
Spears.
crisis.
Do you notice how her voice still sounds like she's like 18 years old?
Yeah.
That's kind of creepy.
She is
me out.
18, right? She never ages.
She's always got her
That's off the record. Just
"Hit Me Baby One More Time" outfit on forever. Well, speaking of baby faces, Zac Efron just got out of rehab for cocaine use, or as Delaney calls it. What do you call it, Delaney?
I actually don't remember.
She calls it a coke ward. She goes, Zac Efron just got out of the coke ward, which I actually kind of like, and I think it's going to be a catchy phrase.
A ward of coke.
Could it trend on Twitter?
just sad.
Is
He's
the
possibly.
Coke
To
word.
do coke.
You should try it.
All of our viewers, please tweet coke ward.
You should tweet at Zac Efron, since I don't know if people know this about Delaney, but celebrities tweet her back all the time. Like, she's gotten 2 celebrities that tweeted back at
all
her.
the time.
All the time. She's like,
Out of
"That's more
the-
than
out
I
of-
have."
Besties going to
Out
get
of the 3
manicures.
celebrities I've tweeted at, 2 of them have tweeted me back.
So you're 2/3 of the way.
Yeah.
I mean, I gotta be honest. I'm pretty sad that he's going through this
Yeah.
cocaine thing.
no.
I mean, he's went through. I'm a guy, and that High School Musical thing was never my thing. And he's in those movies like,
Hey, coke ward musical.
yeah,
That's probably why he's always so peppy.
right. And I don't. It's shocking to me. I don't know.
It is, because he just seemed like the one on the right track. At least, like, breaking away from the
Yeah.
High School Musical and bowl cuts. And
Miley seemed like she was on the right track when she got those braces off. And then when she got those braces off, she's like, I'm going to go crazy.
She got those braces off.
I'm going to go crazy. And now Zac Efron's going to go crazy. Maybe they'll date.
That's a quote from Miley Cyrus. I'm gonna go crazy.
My braces are off. Time for me to go crazy. Just being Miley.
Billy Stray Virus. I'm gonna go up there.
What?
Who was that?
Billy Stray Virus.
Oh.
Her father.
Thought we just.
Billy Stray Virus.
Vibers.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
It was
That's
good.
clever.
Yep. Thank you.
But I mean, I think as far as Zac, like, I don't understand what all these celebrities. It started with, I mean, obviously every celebrity is always addicted to stuff, but Corey Monteith, who is actually very sad because he was so talented, beautiful on top of it. Like, and I just hope that Zac Efron isn't gonna go down that same path. So it's a good thing he checked himself in now, and he'll get out. And hopefully he doesn't get out and start dating crazies, because that's what drags them down.
Miley Cyrus and Zac Efron.
Yeah, somebody was saying, I was watching E! News today, and they're like, well, maybe Miley and Justin will get together. I'm like, ew.
Match up to watch.
Maybe Taylor Swift will join and they can write a song about it. It'll be fantastic. But getting off of celebrity news, I found this interesting little countdown on BuzzFeed, and I thought it kind of applied to our lives. It's 15 things college never really teaches you about life. So I just wanted to talk about a couple of them and see what you guys thought. The first one was how to pay taxes, which
I have no clue.
Do you know how to pay taxes?
I don't know. I know it includes math.
Oh,
I
no.
haven't taken a math.
I mean, I have like, not only will I end up in my future paying someone to do my taxes, I'm not even sure that it's sad, but it's true.
I don't even know who to ask to
I
pay
don't.
my
They know
taxes
how
I know
for.
how to do my taxes.
Do you? Get out.
My dad taught me.
Oh.
Well, I'm glad.
Well, college did not teach you then. Your
That's
dad taught
right,
you.
parents taught you.
Yeah.
You have to make the incentive.
I mean, it's probably going to be wrong. I'm probably going to be like stealing money.
From the government, the IRS is after you.
Yeah. Well, actually, the first time that I did my taxes, I got a letter saying that you're an illegal immigrant and you need to leave because my social security number was off by one number. So that was not good.
Oh my God.
Those letters are not nice.
Well, I just feel like it happens, and I go, so what happened? He's like, yeah, I just did the taxes. I was like, I feel like it looks so much easier than it really is.
Oh, well, that's why you pay accountants. and
Right.
stuff.
I don't want to ever do that.
Another thing is what to say when someone asks you in a job interview, tell me about yourself.
I hate that question.
You
I hate
certainly-
it so much. Tell me about yourself.
You certainly don't go.
I don't.
Blank.
What am I supposed to tell you? Like, I don't
I'm
know.
a blank slate. Tell
You have
me
my
about
resume?
myself.
And on top of that, if I tell you about myself, right? What does this have to do with the job?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I think they want to see like if you can give them an answer that's not your generic. Well, I'm a student and.
So what if you're being really honest and you're like, I kill cats in my spare time and I'm a devil worshiper?
I think that's why they
Tell me about yourself.
I think that's frowned upon in any situation.
That's why they make the books that say things not to say at
Things
job
not to
interviews.
say.
Things not
Yeah,
to
but
say.
then you end
at
up
job
saying the
interviews.
generic
that's,
things. You really
you
can't
can't
win.
say that anywhere. Like,
I
that's
just said
okay.
it just now.
I'd go generic over killing cats any
We're
day.
killing cats and devil
Any day.
worshipping.
Most
Yeah.
definitely.
Well, what if you said like, I don't kill cats and I'm not a devil worshiper?
They probably just look at you like,
Okay.
If you saw our talk show, you'd understand why.
they would get it. Which, by the way, if you want to know something about me, watch my dog show.
Yeah. Well.
Then you can plug yourself. It'd be fantastic. Here's another one. How to go to work every single day at the same time and never be late. That would be struggles.
That actually,
Yeah.
my brother has to take a train to get to work, and it's a real struggle. Like he's like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'll hear the train coming, and I have to run out of my house, and it's like because if you miss it,
That's it.
another hour.
Yeah.
You're waiting.
I don't know what it is. I feel like every day that you get somewhere a little early, you tell yourself, I can leave a little later. And then
Yeah.
that just becomes you leaving later and later and later. And then eventually, you're done.
You're late.
You're late.
Fired.
And then
You get
it's a
fired.
vicious cycle because it just keeps going back and forth.
And you can't like roll in, like, you roll in 10 minutes late to class. You're like, oh, you're like out of breath from walking
Right.
up those terrible
Right.
stairs.
Back.
You have like coffee stains all down your shirt.
And everyone
Clear
knows.
you just rolled out of bed. Like,
Everyone
You
knows.
show up to work like that, they're like, wow, you're
Yeah, and you have to
you're hungover.
You
What
have
were
to
you
dress.
doing?
You have to dress like for here. You can set the alarm, and you're like 5 minutes, and then when it gets to class, you're like, all right, well, like I didn't really change, and I haven't showered in 3
Yeah,
days,
there's
but
a
that's
lot of
okay.
job
Right.
But at a job,
3
you have to
days,
like.
I don't know.
They saw you yesterday. They know exactly what you wore. You can't wear
Yeah,
the
you
same
can't wear the
thing.
same thing every day.
Yeah.
And you can only wear jeans on Fridays.
Casual
Most
wear.
places.
Yeah, I don't know.
If that.
Yeah.
Okay, last one I kind of wanted to talk about is what to respond to when people say, what do you do for a living?
That's a tough question, especially being communications.
I
It's like
communicate.
it's like when you're like, what's your major? Communications. Oh,
People
what's
look at
that?
their feet.
Like oh,
Right, I
why
get
didn't you
that
go
a
into
lot.
bio or,
Exactly.
or nursing or
Exactly.
something like
But if
that?
you think about it, if you have a degree in biology, like you can go pre-med, but like, are you going to be a biologist?
That's
No.
that's the thing with Lemoyne though is when people ask you like, oh, where do you go? And you're like Lemoyne. And you're like, oh, teaching, nursing. Like, what are you doing? And you're like,
Yeah.
Oh, the in-between.
They're like, oh, I'm sorry.
They're like, oh. No, but one time, this is going to make us all feel better about ourselves. I was at Wegmans, and the cashier, she was talking to me. She was like, oh, you go to Moyne? I'm like, yeah. She's like, oh, I just graduated from there. And I was like, oh, what was your major? She said something like it was just very complicated science stuff. And I was like, oh, well, what do you do now? But then I realized that she's handing me my change.
As a cashier.
So I'm like,
ugh. And it's sad too, because there's other things online where they say like the top, like lowest paid jobs with degrees. Communications basically falls under the top 5.
Communications is on every list.
It's
It'll be
on
like
every
top
list.
5 jobs, communications, and it'll be like top 5 jobs not to get communications. Like,
but the thing is, it's fun work. If you enjoy it, do it. Don't make any money. It's fine. Whatever.
That's great.
you have a side job.
But enjoy it. That's the important thing.
But you're enjoying yourself. You're poor. You're eating ramen noodles, but you love your job.
Right.
And you're homeless.
You know, on the side,
And
you're working at
communications
Wegmans.
and bartending go side by side.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Is that on there? How to cook? Because I'm pretty
How
sure.
to cook? No, but one. Okay, I lied. I'm gonna talk about one more. How to act normal at work after a long night of drinking. Which I find to be kind of funny because like you can go to class slightly hungover and be like, yeah, I can really get through this today. I'm gonna
Still
be fine.
a little drunk.
Still a little drunk. I'm fine. Like the day, like for example, the day after Dolphy Day, which is not a school sanctioned drinking event per se, but
Per se is in keyword there.
keyword. But I question this because like how many adults drink the night before? Do a lot of adults do this? Is
I
this a
think
thing?
so. They'd be like, oh, well, today was a hard day. Let's
before
go
work?
to the bar.
No,
100%.
not like right before. Not like putting Baileys in your coffee.
No, like the night before
people,
you go out or like with dinner, you start with 1 glass of wine and then it turns into 7.
You'd be surprised. Yes, it is a normal occurrence.
It
like
is.
people will simply say hard day, beer, hard
Yeah.
day, wine, and then it's only
Hard
supposed
day
to
vodka?
hard day vodka, anything,
That's
and then
a rough
it
day.
goes from 1 to 2. I'm good, and then it's you're done.
I'm just really interested to see what my postgraduate's life will be like if this is like. And then the last thing on the list says, I wish somebody had told me that I'd be using Excel for the rest of my life. If I get a 4-year degree from a private university and I am just using Excel for the rest of my life, I don't even know how to use Excel. It's on my resume. It's on my resume that I know how to use it. But it's like one of those things where you're like, I could Google it.
You shouldn't admit that.
I used it one time, so I know how to use it.
Now you know.
It's just a graph.
Yeah, it's a.
That's the common misconception. It's just a graph.
I took a whole
it's
class on
math.
Excel. I know what it
It's
is.
math. That's
It's
what
definitely
it is.
not just. How many things can you do on that website?
You can do formula. It's a whole bunch
Thank
of
you.
fun.
So it's fun. That's subjective. I would not say
You
fun.
shouldn't be a communications major.
If you want to communicate, you need to know how to use Excel.
Okay, well.
If you want to do anything in life, you need to know how to use Excel, go to work not looking hungover, and follow your pop culture.
Yes.
Culture Pop.
On Culture Pop, the best show of all time. But that's, I think, all we have for today on this episode of Culture Pop. I'm Kelly Steer.
I'm Delaney Lawrence.
I'm Tom Vasquez.
I'm Andrea Matthew.